I am Kahlani Jackson, and welcome to the Asheville View. Today, I will be interviewing Miss Anaiya Adwaters. She is your Miss Asheville Outstanding Teen under the Miss America Pageant system.
Hi Asheville View, I'm Anaiya Adwaters, your Miss Asheville's Outstanding Teen.
Hi Miss Anaiya, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Thank you for joining the Asheville View. We are so excited to have you today. So Anaiya, let's talk about your crowning moment. Every girl dreams about winning the Miss America crown or the Miss Asheville crown. So what thoughts ran through your head being crowned Miss Asheville's Outstanding Teen?
Okay, so I've never done a pageant before, and when I was younger, I would always just be like, oh, pageant's so girly, blah, blah, blah. But I decided to do it. And when I won, I just remember me constantly mouthing the word wow on stage and trying to find my parents in the crowd. I just kept saying wow. And then when they announced the other team, Jalen, I was like, oh my goodness, me and my girl, we just won the whole thing. It was such an amazing moment. I remember crying because I was going through a lot of things at the time. So just that confidence boost that it made me have was really good for me. And I was just in shock.
So many don't understand that the Miss America pageant system is filled with philanthropy work, and a requirement is that all contestants fulfill an act of service or have a platform. So what was your platform and why is it so dear to you?
So my platform is called Supporting Facts, which is family and children through service. I work with my mom actually for Children's First Communities and Schools here in Asheville. And we do things like book bag, back to school drives, and we do tutoring, and we make food boxes for them, and just have time with the family, someone to talk to, be the older sibling they may not have. And I know I'm very fortunate for the life I live, so giving back to others and being that person they can talk to or even look up to is really important to me. So giving back to my community is everything.
So that's awesome. You're able to use your platform to help all of Western North Carolina pretty much. So it's COVID. So how are you implementing this during COVID?
So it has been rough with COVID and everything because we can't really be around the families. We still do food boxes, but we have to have designated drop-off places and back to school and tutoring. We do it over Zoom or over call. I still talk to some of the families on Instagram, and some of the older kids, we have connections, and I guide them through high school just because they're my friends now. So with not being able to see them, with being hard, I still have the connection with them.
So I love that the pageant is filled with remarkable women and they're doing extraordinary things. So the pageant really isn't just beauty, but it's beauty and brains. So Anaiya, I kind of wanted to highlight where you are in your life. So what school are you attending?
So I go to university in North Carolina at Greensboro, and I'm a BFA in musical theater major. We recently just did a project called Hear Our Voices, and it was talking about having new composers of the LGBTQ plus community, people of color, and disabled writers. They're these new upcoming writers, and what we did was we have a 45-minute song cycle, and it was all COVID good and everything. We filmed it in August, and just being a part of it, because I was the only freshman a part of it, so I was I have to show what I'm made of. This voice wasn't for nothing. So I came out and I did that. I achieved all my goals. I love the family there. Working with them and perfecting my craft, because this is what I want to do, has been the main goal here at school.
Maybe someday we'll see. I'll make a difference in a million minds to one. I've got big, big dreams. I'll see the world, I'll learn to fly and never fall. 'Cause when you're small, you'll have the biggest dreams of all.
You said that you're at music theater, so I feel probably with music theater, you have to do some type of voice warm-up. Mm-hmm. So can you give us a little sample or something?
What do? We did this back in high school. It was who? Have you ever been to the water spout way down at the bottom of the water system? There you'll find a little alligator who goes by the name of Papa. If you know he's mine, I lost him. I threw him down the water spout, and now I think I'm lonely and I'm gone. I miss him. That was what we used to do in high school, I think. I got some of the words wrong.
Beautiful. So what high school did you go to?
I went to T.C. Robertson High School. Go Rams.
Go Rams.
Yes.
Hey. So Anaiya, we talked about school and how that's important. We talked about social platforms for having the title of Miss Asheville. You know, you have your duties that you have to fulfill. So can you let us know, we see right now that you have on your Miss Asheville Outstanding Teen sash and your beautiful crown. Yes. Can you please let us know the symbolism behind your crown?
So there's 4 points to the crown, which is style, service, success, and scholarship. All of those things mean, with having the crown, you have to complete all those different things. With wearing the crown, you have to make sure you look presentable, look cute. That's the style. You have to make sure you're popping at all times. Because like you never know. It's a competition, so like you have to be seen good. Scholarship, the money that they provide for you, especially if you were to win Miss North Carolina, really good aid, full ride sometimes, especially like for High Point and all those places, really good. Service is what we do to give back to our community. So around West North Carolina, me and my queen and my sister queens, we all do work around here with service, different companies, small local businesses. And success, I mean, we're inspiration. With the crown on our head, we have to, little girls look up to us, so we want to be successful for them to look up to. And with this on my head and this sash, it means a lot that I can do that for little girls looking up to me.
So something that a lot of people are not aware of, they kind of ask questions. So how do I get my daughter interested in pageants, or how do I get her started? Can you kind of enlighten the Asheville View viewers on the Carolina Princess program?
So the Carolina Princess program is, you start off, I think ages like 6 to 11, I'm pretty sure. You go in and it's like a training thing. They find their older sister or their possible queen. They work out with them throughout the whole process over the summer. And if you win, your princess wins with you. So my princess, Mackenzie, I adore her. She's so sweet. She actually just won the calendar thing for March, and her picture was beautiful, like OMG. So she's like with me. She's my little pal. She like hypes me up before we do anything. We give each other presents, and like, she's just like my little sister I look up to. And so if you get them involved with that early, it'll probably definitely go on for them to eventually be me or anybody in the Miss America pageant.
What does the pageant timeline look like? And during the final hours leading up to the pageant, how does that look? How does it feel? Where are you? What's going through your head? What's going on? For the people that might not have, done pageants, what does that pageant timeline look like?
So normally in the summer, it's every Sunday for about 3 hours. We work on our opening number with everybody. And so after the summers are over, it's normally November. Last year was November 10th and 11th. You go there the day before of the show, and it's a long night, like very long. And you just drill everything, you do the fitness, you get your spacing, you mock everything before the show. And then show morning comes. You have your morning interview around like 9 a.m., which can be really stressful, but it's really not that bad. So you have your interview, and then you get ready, and then it's showtime. And then that's just when all the nerves come out and all the adrenaline starts flowing, and then you just do your thing, and it's up to you.
What is next, Anaiya, for you?
What is next for me? Preparing for the North Carolina pageant. I'm really excited. Things have been different this year. We have to learn our fitness through like this YouTube video. You send it, so you have to learn it yourself. We have to do like mock interviews on Zoom. Sometimes my mom just asks me a random political question every now and then, and I'm like, oh, okay, yes, I need to know this. I do voice lessons at school with my voice teacher to prepare my talent. And just like preparing daily and like working on that stuff so I can show them who I am and be the best there.
How are your pageant directors?
So my directors for the whole Asheville and Blue Ridge program, their names are John and Jeff, and they're so amazing. Like, I can't even put it in the words. They're just so supportive. They're always there for you. They're just like two figures that I just look up to, and they just help me throughout every way possible so I could be the best I can be. for the state program.
And a lot of people don't know, but the directors, they volunteer their time. So we're always looking for donations for scholarships, because the scholarships help women from all over Western North Carolina be able to get higher education. So how can people go about donating money for scholarships?
So if you go to our website, I think it's AshevilleBlueRidge.com, Pageant. There's like a certain section in there and you can donate to us, and it really means a lot. The more donations, the better and more exciting it is to want to get into it for the queens, for the scholarships, so we can go and pursue our dreams.
How did it feel winning Miss Asheville's Outstanding Teen and then finding out that the Miss Blue Ridge Blue Valley Outstanding Teen, your sister queen, is also African American? That's definitely a Black girl magic moment. How did that feel?
I just remember, like, after calling my name, I was already like, okay, whoa. And then I remember that you were Miss Asheville. I was like, look at me go, look at me go. And then when they called Jalen's name, I was like, we really just did that. Like, I was like, two Black girls, like, representing, like, a predominantly white, like, Western North Carolina. It was crazy. And I was like, we're representing. And it's really good for girls that look like me to look up to two queens that they know they can do that. And me and Jalen, we really did that. And I love her so much.
We are so proud of you. It's just a beautiful, beautiful moment. And you know, Asheville, North Carolina, we're making so many changes and we're opening the door. So Anaiya, we thank you for being a change agent in Western North Carolina.
Yes, thank you.
You are definitely Black girl magic, and we at the Asheville View are so proud of you and so excited for you. And we just want to tell you thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, guys.